This is how you do an oil change on a Chinese 250. So this one, it's a Pentora 250. It has a big drain plug, 24 mil. That's crazy. You want to take off this little underbelly part. You want to put your oil pan under there. Loosen this right here. This is the drain plug. Loosen it up all the way. Boom. The oil pours out. Components will come out. It's gonna be this little oil filter looking thing. And you got your spring and your cap. It's gonna be your assembly. You put the filter. Filter goes first, and then your spring, and then your cap. So whenever oil flows through there, it flows through your filter and cleans it all out. Here you also clean your work area. You know, wipe around, clean. And for stains like this on the floor, you can put some alcohol in, you know. But make sure you wipe it down. Make sure everything's good and just let it sit for about 10 minutes to drip. It's been dripping for a bit. There's gonna be a little bit of excess oil in there. Me personally, I like to get a rag. Just stuff it and soak up all that dirty oil. Every last drop. That way it's nice and clean in there. You just wanna put your assembly back in there, your cap assembly. You put your cap on bottom, spring middle, filter on top. Make sure the gasket part is facing towards, so it goes in like that. And you're gonna force it in there, the spring. Not force, but you're gonna push it in there and you're gonna tighten it up. Whenever you're tightening, you don't wanna, motherfucker. Whenever you're tightening, you don't wanna put it too tight, but you know, put it tight enough. About that, I would say, maybe about 30, 40 foot-pounds. I'm not using a torque wrench or whatever, but you know, it'll work. Grab your handy dandy funnel, and me personally, I like to clean it before I use it. Cause you know, sometimes if you leave it sitting around, there's built up dirt in there. So now it's just stains, it's not any dirt. That way you don't put dirt inside your oil, you know what I'm saying? Take your dipstick out. This is just something I like to do, and wipe it fully wipe it. That way whenever you put it back in, after you put your oil, you can check how much oil you actually have in there. If you leave it dirty, that excess oil is gonna stay on there. You actually don't know how much you actually have. So since the frame's in the way of the funnel, so I'm gonna have to hold it while I'm putting oil, but I got some 10W40 ATV oil. If I'm not mistaken, it takes a little bit less than a quart, so just keep track of how much you put right there. I'm probably gonna stop around the 300 mark and check your oil. If it needs more, put more. You gotta hit that 300 mark. Take your funnel out, put your dipstick back in there, check your oil. As you can see, for me, I need a little bit more, so I'm gonna add a little bit more. A little bit more, and as you can see, we're good on oil now. Done. You just want to put this little underbelly on here. It's a disc attachment. I got a drill with that attachment, so put that back on there. Once you're done putting that belly back on, you're gonna start it and let it run while you clean your workstation. I would say let it run for about a minute, and then you're good to go. That's how you do an oil change on a Chinese 250.